Welcome to the Cup of Tea Time podcast with Stu and Louise.
We have leveled up, so let's crack on.
Perfect.
All right.
So are you happy?
I am happy.
I made the teas this week.
Finally, episode 5, you've made the teas.
Cheers, Hooney.
Cheers. Clink, clink.
Nearly spilt the tea.
Hell.
Do you want to know a random fact about a cheers?
What's that then?
Do you know how cheersing came about?
No.
Back when, like, Vikings and stuff, right? They get, like, you know the big jugs of beer? You know the big old jugs?
Yep.
They would cheers that hard to make sure the drinks mixed. So if one was poisoned, it would go into both drinks, and then you'd both drink.
Right.
So that's why you do it. That's why back in, like, those medieval, like, Game of Thrones style, like, cheers, it's like, bosh.
Smash!
Yeah, Hulk smash. So it literally
Hulk
goes
smash!
So it literally goes everywhere. And that's why.
Interesting fact.
You're welcome.
So on episode 5,
Yeah, we are.
and we've leveled up. Wow. I mean, we've literally skipped a few levels, I think.
I think we've gone from level 1 to level 100.
Mm-hmm. There's still more levels to go, but we are level 100 for definite.
Mm-hmm.
So the story behind this is, it's Stu's 30th birthday this year. And before the lockdown, I'd saved some money to take him on a surprise trip to Poland. When all the lockdown happened, and I kept it aside just in case, one, we were out of lockdown, I could book the holiday, or to surprise you with something for your 30th if we were in lockdown.
Yeah.
Obviously, we started the podcast and we're really enjoying it. So Stu was like, can we get some mics?
Because basically, from a creative's point of view,
Mm-hmm.
and like someone that's like quite technical with like cameras and things, obviously the audio for me just wasn't quite there. So I was just getting a little bit frustrated of being able to hear little bits and bobs and white noise, etc, etc. So I was like, if we're going to be serious about this, shall we invest in some mics?
And it was hard because at first I was like, no, we don't have the money. No. Just put some links together and we'll see how much it is. And then once I knew how much it was, I was like, I've got that exact amount.
So I started my Amazon wish list, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. And then I spoke to a friend. I was like, how am I going to deter him? Because I could get it for him for his 30th birthday. Yes, it's like a present for us, but it's something that I know you wanted. And I just thought, I'm going to keep on saying we don't have the money. Wait until lockdown's over. We'll reevaluate. We'll just keep going the way we're going.
Basically lying to me.
Basically lying to you. Then daily, Stu was going on and 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 on. So I said, look, mate, do you want to know something? I've saved money for you for your 30th birthday to take you on a surprise trip to Poland. And we can use that money for microphones, but I was going to use that as a surprise gift for microphones on your 30th birthday. But now that I've told you, we can buy it. So are you happy?
I am happy. Oh, thank you very much.
So yeah, I might have been a bit aggressive then, but basically, it's fantastic.
It's perfect. So basically, long story short, we've got some kit. We've got 2 microphones, we've got an audio recorder, and some of those fancy boom arms to put the microphones on.
And I'm sure we'll take a little picture and put it on our Instagram to show you our fantastic setup.
Yeah, we will.
So yeah.
So gone are the days of the iPad where we're both leaning over trying to talk into the same mic and not having any idea how it sounds. Now we can actually hear what we sound like.
Also, gone are the days of the cubby hole with blankets wrapped around us, sitting in the space that we can't even breathe in because we're so close together. We're actually sitting apart. We're like making eye contact. It's fantastic.
You sounded
I'm
like...
so happy and I'm ready to go.
Perfect.
Okay. So, how's your week been this week?
Yeah, it's not been a bad week at all, really. It was my brother's birthday, so I've been working quite a lot, but I've also had that, which was nice. Because I could put a present together and stuff and drop that off for him, so that was really nice this week to celebrate a little bit of niceness.
Yeah.
And then amongst the madness. So that was lovely.
Perfect.
Got the weekend off, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, Sunday vibes. Feels normal.
Feels nice.
It does. It's nice. It's going to be really nice.
So, I can officially say that my first scarf is made and finished.
And it is fantastic.
It's bob on. It's chunky. It's exactly how I wanted it. It's exactly the right colour. I can't wait for it to get a bit colder so I can actually wear it.
We've only just got the sunshine and now you're wishing for cold weather. Come on now.
No, I like the sunshine every day, but you can't wear the scarf in the sunshine. So I'm looking forward to when it's a little bit colder so I can wrap up warm in my new homemade scarf. So after your mum's advice last week about keeping lists and keeping a routine, I made sure that I was like writing down things that I wanted to achieve over the last week. And one of those things was clearing out one of our rooms that we have just been using as a dumping ground, basically.
Yeah, literally any extra bits we've got goes in that room, and it was doing our head in, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so because we knew the mics were coming and we wanted to set up an area to record, it was like prime opportunity to clear out. That was like a massive accomplishment for me, because every day I was looking at it going, oh, it just looks like shit. But you get no motivation because it's like all just bits that go in different rooms, and every time I looked at it I was like, bleh.
It's one of them rooms where literally you shut the door, wasn't it? Because it's literally right next to our bedroom, so we have to walk past it before we get into bed when we get up, and it was just literally, you especially, but it was doing our head in. But it's sorted now.
It is sorted. Woo!
It's an empty, echoey room.
It is. It needs a good old hoover and a mop.
It does.
But yeah, I think I'm going to use that for the minute as like a laundry room. So put up the clothes, horses, if that's what they're called.
Is it a clothes horse? A clothes horse and an error. Are they the same thing or are they different? Because depending on who you ask, they're the same thing.
Well, actually, you're right. We have two errors, but they are the same thing. A clothes horse is just, it's like longer and lower.
But what about one of them errors that's got like the wings? Is that a clothes horse?
That's
then?
a horse.
That's a horse?
Because it's got the wings.
Right.
Error goes up. Clothes horse out.
Long. Thanks for the domestic tips.
Over this past week, I feel like I have eaten the world.
Same.
Because when we went on lockdown, I was like, I know what I can do. I can bake. So I started baking. So I've made 2 rounds of scones and a fruit cake, but also been showered with desserts from your work.
Listen, the ladies at work refer to themselves as feeders. You know when you used to go to your nan's when you were a kid? Oh, you need some food, you need this, you need... The biscuits were in your face the minute you walked in.
Yeah.
And literally food. It'd be three bloody courses, do you know what I mean? That's what these ladies at work are like.
Right.
And it's like, Stu, go on. I'm not having any put today, you can have mine. And I'm like... But you know when you feel bad. And I'm the only bloke that works there, so they all want to feed me. I'm literally going to have to get craned out of that place or rolled out like a bloody cannonball. So what I've started doing, taking them to me dad.
Or your sister.
I feel bad, but I need some of this needs to get shared out, because honestly...
Well, the thing is, it's so hard because it's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's lovely food.
Like, it's lovely food. Like, trifle. What did we have last night? The caramel shortcake.
Caramel shortcake. Literally, trifle, caramel shortcakes.
Donut things.
Jam roly-poly.
Pineapple upside down cake, which let's not talk about. I'm furious, by the way, everyone.
So basically, yeah, I was bringing puddings home all the time. But then every time I brought something home, Louise had baked something. Like she said, she'd been baking scones. And then I would feel bad because I brought pudding home, and so I was like, and I just felt really bad. So there's one night, I got given some pineapple upside down cake, and I was like, so tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my sister if she wants it. So I dropped the cake off at my sister's on the way back from work, and then I came home. And when I came home, I said to you,
yeah,
don't worry, I haven't brought anything tonight. I've dropped the cake off at Rebecca's. And you were like...
I was like, that's fine, like, because I knew that we'd eaten a lot of cake, and I was like, do you know what? Probably for the best. What cake was it?
Pineapple upside down cake. And guess what? Look what have it. Louise never had upside down cake. She hasn't baked anything today. It was absolutely gutted. And I was like, I cannot fucking win. To be fair, it was the fluffiest, loveliest pineapple cake I've ever had.
Yeah, but what you could have said was, oh, it was pineapple upside down cake. And then if I'd have said, like I did, oh, I've never had that before. Yeah, it was shit anyway. But what you said was, oh my god, it was amazing. I was like, great.
So basically, I fucked up. And I'm very sorry about it.
But anyway, talking about eating the world.
Mm-hmm.
It has to stop.
Yes.
Bearing in mind, while I say it has to stop, I'm looking at 2 cupcakes. With another 4 downstairs. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to start, well, Monday.
Everything starts on Monday.
Everything starts on Monday. So we're going to get through the cupcakes. I am going to bake again once.
You're going to bake my sister a birthday cake. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
So from Monday, me and you, health kick.
No more cakes, apart from one. For the birthday. And that's it. Finito.
Great. I can't wait to get... I'm actually... Do you know what it is? I'm actually really excited and looking forward to getting, like, healthy. Because I feel like I've just been on this weird eating shite for time, and I'm just getting fat. I don't like it.
Do you know what it is? Eating whatever you want is fine. I keep seeing things on Facebook or Instagram or social media like, let's get fit, let's do this. And that's great. If you've got the motivation, go for it. But all I've wanted to do for the past 4 or 5 weeks is eat shit. And that's fine. But now's the time to go, do you know what? No. When I come out of lockdown, I do not want to be 5 stone heavier.
So the aim is, let's not put a number on it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get healthy.
Yes, exactly. It's not necessarily about the scales. It's about feeling healthy, feeling energetic, feeling good vibes only. Shake it, shake it. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, that's my healthy moving dance. So weekly, we do a couple of quizzes with friends and family.
Yeah.
Now, first week, you hosted.
Yeah.
I was like, Stu will host, it's fine. Each week, the winner or someone volunteers themselves or volunteers someone to host the next week. And I've just been plodding along, being one of the guests, contenders, whatever you want to call it.
Contestants.
This week, I've landed with both on the same week. Friends quiz, family quiz. I'm that host.
Yeah. And I can't wait for it. It's going to be very, very fantastic.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. The pressure is real.
It's getting to you, is it?
I mean, I was like, I knew it was coming. And then I thought, okay, right, what sort of rounds do I want to make? And other people that have done quizzes have done like funny rounds. Like thought outside of the box.
Yeah.
So that puts a lot of pressure on you to do like a better quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Not better than the last person, but just rather than general knowledge, picture, general knowledge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you sit there going, is these questions easy enough? Hard enough? Are they hard? Would I get this? And then you sat there for what is more than an hour, not even having a couple of questions because 1, you can't find them online, 2, you can't think of them, or it's not good enough in your eyes.
Do you know what it is? It's all about the fun and all about the... I know it's all cliche, it's all about the taking part, but genuinely, it's more about spending time with your friends and your family because I look forward to our quiz nights like all week. It's like fantastic.
I'm just going to butt in here. It's fine for Stu to say it's all about taking part that counts when he's the one that wins all the time.
I've made more money from quizzes than I have from anything else recently.
I mean, our family quiz, we actually get
a £5
prize,
yeah. And all but 1 week.
All but one.
I've won. Bear in mind, sometimes we have 2 a week.
Yeah, like random. Let's quiz tonight. Okay.
I like it though.
No, I like it. I like the random quizzes because it's not normally like everyone does a round each, and then whoever hosts that round takes the lowest score, which sometimes can be 1 point. It's quite funny. Also, this week I've realised I've got a lot of uni work to do for my PGCE teaching qualification.
Yeah.
I've got about 4 weeks to do one big folder of work, a micro teach, reflective journal entries, and I feel like I don't really have much motivation even though I've got all the time in the world, but I do have certain little bursts of motivation, like 20 minutes here and there. So what I want to do is just do a massive shout out to my college peers and just be like, you can do it. We can do it. We're studying from afar in this crazy situation and it's hard. I hear you. And me, I don't have any kids. All of them, or most of them, have kids. So not only are they potentially homeschooling, maybe working from home and doing their course, here's me knitting, drinking cups of tea, and got no motivation to do anything. So as a whole, I just want to have a shout out to my fellow classmates. We can do this. Just want to give you a whoop whoop. Let's do this, team.
Something fantastic that happened this week.
Right.
Just got back from shopping. No items scanned at self-scan.
No way.
Swear to God. Literally, headphones, self-scan, list, got round, got to the till, scanned the top, no items needed checking, placed the handle back and walked straight out.
That's very rare.
But they did have to check the wine. But they were checking wine because I bought wine for our anniversary.
Which is cute because we actually have our anniversary this week.
Yeah, we are celebrating our 6-year anniversary whilst we're in this madness.
Can you believe it's been 1 year since we got engaged? 6 years since we've been together.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about 6.5 years since we met.
Yeah.
It was love at first sight, I think.
I think it was.
I remember this one time that you were in the club, and there was like a light shining down on you, and I just knew it was like, ah. Just knew then you were the one.
Bear in mind, I was drinking Jaeger.
You're always drinking Jaeger. You were always drinking Jaeger bombs. You want a Jaeger bomb? You want a Jaeger bomb? Absolutely not. It's vile.
I just get pissed and like Jaeger bombs. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but I love a Jaeger bomb.
Give us a shout if you love them or you hate them, because I'm definitely on the hate side.
One thing I do want to know. What if I found a trend?
Mm-hmm.
If someone likes Sambuca, they hate tequila. And if someone likes tequila, they hate Sambuca.
Right.
I'm very much a Sambuca man.
Okay.
Because tequila makes me sick. There was one time, I've given a shot of tequila. I tried to be all cool and trying to fit in.
One of the lads.
Yeah, exactly. So all sat on the table, tray of shots came over, handed them out, tried to do the shot, literally must have touched the back of my throat and I spat it all over the table.
Oh no.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. I don't like Sambuca because I don't like aniseed.
Yeah.
I don't really like tequila. But if there was a choice, I'd go with tequila. I hate it. So while I'm sober, absolutely no. No Sambuca, no tequila, no.
Mm-hmm.
Drunk Louise is different. Yeah! Tequila! Woo! I know, in my sober mind, that's going to make me sick or make me have the worst hangover ever or make me so drunk I don't even know what's going on. But Drunk Louise thinks tequila is a great idea. Pair that with one of your friends who loves tequila. Not cool. Not cool at all.
So, anniversary this week.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell are we going to celebrate?
So, let's drink a bottle of our favourite wine.
Yeah.
Get a takeaway.
Fantastic.
Maybe pizza.
Perfect.
Cheesy chips.
Oh, ho, ho.
Maybe stuffed crust.
Yes.
Garlic and herb dip.
Garlic, yes, all day.
And then a film.
Who's picking the film, though?
I don't know. This is where it gets tricky. I'm very fussy.
Yeah, you are very fussy. But I have faith that we can come up with a film that we both want to watch.
I think let's go with a safe option of a film that we've both already seen but love, rather than something that we've never seen before.
Okay.
I think that's a good option. Nothing random that I've never heard of that you've watched.
Yeah.
Either something that we both watched that we love that we haven't watched in a while, or that we both really want to watch.
Right, okay.
Fine. Perfect.
So that sounds like a fantastic day. Favourite wine, lovely takeaway, great film, the best company.
Snuggles, candles on, make it a little bit romantic.
Get a bit sexy.
Oh, wow. So also this week is your sister's birthday. It's her 26th birthday. And obviously, normally we would sort of congregate in someone's house and play games and have dinner or whatever. But obviously, in this situation, we can't. So...
Well, you came up with a fantastic idea. You're going to bake her a cake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play delivery man.
Yep.
And I'm going to drop the cake off at each of our family's houses.
Mm-hmm. Social distancing, may I add.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'll do is, I'll drop it off on the doorstep, give him a knock, run away, wave, bye.
Run
Next
away.
house.
Drop and run.
Literally like when you played Knocking Nine Doors when you were a kid.
Even though we called it in the south, knock, door, run.
Knock, door, run?
Yeah, you knock on the door, then you run.
No, because we used to do Knocking Nine Doors, so you'd count to 9, so 1, 2, 3, and then you'd knock on the 10th door and run like Puck.
Oh, we just knock on every door and then run. Like, if there's like 5 of you, you pick 5 doors and just, you don't just count the 9th or 10th one. You go for like 5 doors and then you run.
What I liked about Knocking Nine Doors, though, is that you could feel the tension building up as you got closer and closer to the door you're about to knock on. Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, run! Honestly, it was, yeah, fantastic.
Anyway, we
Good
digress.
Yeah, so basically, I'll play delivery man. I'll leave it on the doorstep, I'll give them a knock, tell them it's there, and then we'll all come together for a nice family quiz, and we'll all have the cake. Even though we can't be together, we're going to be together as best we can.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
So we've got 2 days, anniversary, birthday, whoop whoop.
And 2 days off again.
Wow!
What have I done to deserve this?
Talking of anniversaries,
Yeah.
when I think about life before you, I've never actually been on a date, like an actual date. No one's been like, let's go out on a date, see you at 8, wherever, food, drinks, whatever.
You've never been on an actual date?
Well, there was this one guy once.
Right. What did you do on this outing?
Got drunk.
So you didn't go for any food?
No.
You didn't go to the cinema.
No.
Did he pick you up?
No.
It's not a date.
So what about you?
What?
What's your worst dating story? Anything embarrassing happen?
No. I think there's one time I took a girl to the cinema,
Right.
but I hadn't been for poo beforehand.
Sorry? I was not expecting you to say that.
I just hadn't been for poo beforehand. So the whole time we sat in the cinema, all I could think about was how much I needed shit.
That's too funny.
And then obviously,
Oh, wow.
trying to take my mind of it, what was I doing? Drinking fizzy pop.
Oh, wow.
So guess what's happening there?
Making it worse.
Making me gassy.
Making you need a wee as well.
Yeah, exactly. And then I knew if I went for a wee, then I needed shit. And I was like, I can't shit, because she'd be like, what you doing? It's different. If you go out with your friends, you can kind of cover that up. Because, like, you don't really necessarily know that one.
Or if you go out with your friends, you just going for a shite, mate. See you in a bit.
But, yeah, so that... I don't know if that was embarrassing. Nothing happened. I didn't shit myself or anything. I just needed to poo the whole time, so it wasn't the greatest experience.
You were probably embarrassed without it being...
Well, yeah, because you don't want to, you're holding it in, and then your stomach starts making those sounds, and I was like, can she hear this? I was like, sat in a quiet cinema. Obviously, it was, I can't remember what we watched, but I was just sat there the whole time going, can she hear my belly? That's what I had to say.
Not really focusing on the film.
Just don't think about it. But then me obviously having a conversation with myself saying, don't think about it. What was I doing thinking about it? So, I needed shit the whole time. Wasn't the best. Sorry to that person I went on a date with. Wasn't her fault. It was mine. Should have gone for a poo. Pre-date poos, people. Pre-date poos.
Good old tip there.
You're welcome. On last week's episode, we asked for people to get in touch so we could share some positivity, share some success, share some, like, niceness, some realness, just some stuff that might make us smile.
And that's helping the community as well.
And we've had a few people get in touch.
We have.
One of which, our good friend, Gabby.
Hi, Gabs. So Gabby's family has an engineering business where her dad, uncle and grandpa all work. And because they're in an engineering business, they already sort of have some idea about 3D printers. So they have found an NHS approved pattern to be able to make face shields for NHS workers and carers, to be able to distribute those to companies that need them or are short of those PPE.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. So it hasn't just been a couple of them from the family, it's been cousins, aunties, uncles, basically whoever can get involved, whoever's got spare time or a space to kind of make a factory almost like line.
Yeah. So the whole family's basically come together to make this like personal protective equipment.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just incredible, isn't it?
So to date, they've actually delivered over 2,000 face shields to NHS workers, mental health nurses, carers, anyone that actually needs them, which is amazing for their local community.
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible.
Gabby said that it's actually really nice when she's like delivering them because she gets to see how thankful people are and how much they actually need them, and it gives her like motivation to get out of bed in the morning to resemble sort of a routine and do something positive for this pandemic.
What they're doing is amazing. Obviously, it's very well documented that NHS and frontline workers need PPE, are short of PPE, so the fact that Gabby and her family have come together to do this for her community and wider communities as well, I think is just amazing. I think it's fantastic, and yeah, I just want to say a massive well done to Gabs and her family because you guys are incredible.
Also, another thing to add is that they're doing these completely free, and what they've actually done is set up a GoFundMe page.
So what we'll do is we'll link it below in the show notes so that if anyone wants to go and donate, they can. Just follow the link, donate what you can if you can, and I'm sure Gabby and her family will be very, very grateful.
Perfect.
So just while we're on the subject of PPE, but a friend of mine who'd Telly, he obviously like me is out of work at the moment, and what he's done, he's gone to work for a textiles company who are actually making scrubs for frontline workers.
No way.
Which I think is really nice and a really incredible thing to be doing, whilst obviously, like I said, Telly's not being made, and he's just giving a little bit something back, which I think's amazing.
It is amazing, and also probably makes him the same as what Gabby was saying, a reason to kind of get out of bed and do something positive for your community and to give a little bit back as well.
Yeah, 100%.
So we have another message from a lady called Katie who lives in Bishop Auckland, and she is a moderator on a Facebook group for the town. And when COVID-19 came about, the Facebook group was set up to give advice and help to anyone that needed it in that town, in that area. And she became quite active on the group and was being very positive, and even though she didn't start the group, she became a moderator to help out the admins.
I think lots of communities have got these little groups that have been set up just to help come together as a community, as a town, as a village, just to give each other a bit of support if and when they need it.
So after a while, after Katie being quite positive in the group, she decided to ask if people wanted to donate into a GoFundMe page, because she was feeling for the sort of hospital staff or care worker staff that they weren't having a proper cup of tea. So in that respect, Cuppers for Carers was born, and that's what her sort of community support is called.
And we all have a good cup of tea, as we know.
We do. So Katie and the Cuppers for Carers have actually raised over £500 to make hampers for hospitals, care homes and any other companies that need them. She's also made Ramadan packs for Muslim doctors to help with their fasting. She's also making NHS laundry bags and ear protectors, and so she's doing a really great job. And she's also got a GoFundMe page, which we'll also link down in the show notes.
Yeah, we just want to give a shout out to people that are doing some really positive things. Obviously, this is all charity run and self-funded at the moment, so any help that you can give, please go and do it.
I also want to shout out to particular celebrities. So I know that PE with Joe Wicks has been so popular.
It's been absolutely incredible, hasn't it? Like, he's...
Because also, it's not just for the kids, like the parents having a workout and also having fun with their kids and getting to do it together. So that's amazing, and that's on YouTube every day. Carol Vorderman's been doing math stuff, so she's been recording maths videos and put on her website, which I think is great. So if you don't have any packs or you've run out of packs that your school have maybe sent, you've got something to do online all the time.
Yeah, I know, like David Williams has got English packs that you can download online and things to take part. And also Myling Class has got regular music lessons on YouTube as well. So there's lots for sort of parents to keep their children busy, because I know it's quite hard them being at home and keeping them motivated and keeping them active.
So what we'll do is anything that we've talked about, Katie's GoFundMe page, Gabby's GoFundMe page, and any YouTube links or online links to help you guys out with homeschooling, we'll link in the show notes below.
Just while we're on the subject of like positivity and success and things, there's the big one, Captain Tom.
Oh.
And all the incredible work he's doing. Every time you see it, it just puts a massive smile on your face.
Guess how much he's raised so far?
Go on.
28.8 mil.
Nearly £29 million. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not just Captain Tom Moore that's doing incredible things for the NHS.
Mm-hmm.
A young lad called Theo Woods on Thursday this week did a 12-hour clap. He clapped from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to coincide with the 12-hour shift that frontline workers do. And I thought that was just amazing. At 13 years old, to have a mindset like that is just amazing.
I mean, great, amazing.
Something else put a massive smile on my face. My mum took a video outside of her house just yesterday, and the local care home got a singer to perform in their front garden so they could all watch from their window.
Oh my god.
Which I thought was just absolutely lovely. Again, it's just things that are making you feel good, and I think it's good to just celebrate a little bit of goodness.
Celebrate your community coming together. I think that's massive.
So yeah, I think it's just been really nice to share a little bit of success, put a smile on our face, just so that's not all just doom and gloom, and just have a little bit of sunshine.
Yes. So now it's time. Have you made your list?
Yes.
You've made a list?
No.
Oh my god, I got so excited then.
It's in my head again.
Okay, well I've made a list. Let me just whip it out. Way.
Sounds a bit dirty.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
These aren't in any order. They're just my 5 top places that I like to eat.
Perfect.
Okay. Wagamama's.
Great choice.
When Wagamama's came out, this reminds me of the Oreo chat. I was like, ooh, who wants Japanese food? I love Chinese and I just didn't understand. I was very naive. What was the difference?
Yeah.
It looked fancier, and in my fussy brain back then, it looked horribler.
Well, to be fair, I think before Wagamama's, all there really was a Chinese buffet. You'd either order Chinese on like a Friday, Saturday night, or you would go to an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really any sort of like sit-down, fancy, regular.
Yeah. Or like mainstream chain Asian food.
Exactly.
But obviously, the first thing I think anyone has when they go to Wagamama's, like to take their Wagamama's virginity, is a katsu curry.
Yes.
Sticky rice, great curry sauce, breaded chicken, a little bit of whatever salad it is on the side. Fantastic. These were the days before I went vegetarian, but it was fantastic. That's all I ate. Katsu curry, katsu curry, katsu curry, katsu curry. And then I think it was probably when I went vegetarian that I started to have one of like the ramens and some noodles, and I was like, oh my god. But everything, if you get noodles, any type of noodles, my go-to is the yasai yakisoba. Get the curry sauce, pour it on the noodles. Life is made. So yeah, I love Wagamama's. I mean, their vegetarian and vegan options are amazing. There's so much to choose from. You don't feel like you're second class.
Well, pretty much every meal comes with a vegetarian option.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a vegetarian, or if you're in a or if you're in a couple and one of you is a meat eater and one of you is a vegetarian, I think this is the perfect place to go because there are so many options for both.
Agreed. And great Japanese beer.
Yes.
Free green tea.
Perfect.
They have those nice fruit and veg smoothie things, which are actually quite nice, aren't they?
They are perfect, yeah. They're really good.
All round perfection. Another one on my top 5 is Yo Sushi.
I like your sushi.
Now, it's not common knowledge, I don't think, that sushi does not mean raw fish.
Sushi isn't raw fish.
No. Sushi is a Japanese dish of prepared vinegared rice, usually with some sugar and salt, accompanying a variety of ingredients.
Okay. I just thought sushi was raw fish.
Until I found this out, I would have never gone anywhere near it.
Yeah.
Even when I was eating meat, there's no way I'd go for fish.
Yeah.
But then I realised they had duck, chicken things. I was sold. So we went. It was unreal. Unreal. And plus you get to watch these little food go around in a little belt.
How clean are they though?
Don't care, it's fantastic. Then when I went vegetarian, still so many options.
Yeah.
Tofu katsu curry. Yes, please, get in my belly. Also, love cucumber maki. And water on tap. Next to you, press the little buzzer. Honestly, what more could you want?
I do love pressing a little buzzer.
Yeah, and I like the whole vibe in there. It's very much like go in, eat, leave.
It's a really good place when we've been out shopping because you can eat in there quite quickly.
Yeah.
And then you can get out and crack on. So I think that was really good for that sort of thing.
It's good, like, if you just want something quick. You can sit at the bar with your shopping, eat a couple of dishes and go. Or you can sit at a table, have more of a sit-down meal.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another one of mine. Obviously, Pizza Express.
Yes.
For anyone who doesn't know me, Doughballs are life. And for everyone who does know me, knows that this was going to be on the list.
And can I just say one thing? Well, this is the first place we ever sat down to have food together.
Yeah, it was. And what we used to do, actually, when we were first going out is get the... What's it called? Orange Wednesdays.
There's a little throwback for you. Orange Wednesdays. Do you remember them adverts?
Yeah. It was Orange Wednesdays, right?
Jeez, we are getting old, aren't we?
So we used to go there, share a pizza, have Doughballs each, have water.
Because basically give you 2 for 1. So we'd basically have a pizza each, a starter each, and we'd just get a glass of water because we couldn't afford the beer or the pop.
And it would come to £12 for a starter and a main for 2 people. Perfect Wednesdays.
They actually were perfect Wednesdays.
But anyway, Pizza Express, their dough balls amazing.
Yeah.
Pizzas are amazing. Loads of different toppings. The pasta's actually really good.
Yeah. I've had a pasta, it's good.
It's just something about it. The garlic oil, the garlic butter. Oh my god. I could have it every day. I really could have it every day. So Pizza Express is definitely one of my top 5.
Yeah.
The next one, which I'm really, really annoyed about.
Right.
Red's True Barbecue.
Yeah.
Their vegan burger, and I say this, was amazing. Because 1, they don't do it anymore. 2, they've left Newcastle.
Yeah. They said they'll return, but yeah, they've left Newcastle.
I can't even tell you how long I've searched for a vegan or veggie burger that is unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of the time, it's either a spicy bean burger or soy burger or this burger, and it's either like too flaky, doesn't taste anything like a burger. I don't want spicy bean burger anymore. I don't want a normal bean burger anymore. I'm just sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Red's True Barbecue, vegan burger with their Texas barbecue. Oh my god.
You're getting hungry just thinking about it.
I'm actually salivating.
Love that.
I'm actually salivating. I have no words. Oh my god, what I'd do for one of those burgers right now.
I'm getting hungry actually.
Anyway, so my last restaurant.
Is this your number 1 or we're not doing
they're all sort of
levels?
Last place is very random.
Mm-hmm.
Albert Schloss in Manchester.
Okay.
I don't know if they have them anywhere else.
I'm not sure.
The first time I ever went, I had this creamy mushroom broccoli vibe pasta with truffle oil. That was it. Oh my, I love creamy mushroomy pasta.
I do not.
But you like mushrooms, and I don't understand why you don't like the creaminess. It was honestly, I've never tasted anything like it. Anything like it. Also, their espresso martinis are to die for.
I love an espresso martini. Espresso martini.
Also, they have buttons where you press for Prosecco.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. So you press the button and a bottle comes over. Ping.
That's dangerous for the bougie lot out there.
for the bougie Prosecco lovers. So you go there, have great food, have great drinks, have great entertainment, and it's just a good laugh, great aesthetic. Yeah, I love it there. Those are my 5. Wagamama's, Yo Sushi, Pizza Express, Red True Barbecue, and Albert Schloss.
Great.
How about you, honey?
So, my 5 favourite places to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is BB's Italian restaurant in Leeds.
Never been.
It is fantastic. I've been there with family, I've been there with friends, and either way, it's just a fantastic night out. You can go there for the atmosphere because they have live performers, or you can just go there for a quieter sort of meal out. It just depends on what night you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's an Italian restaurant, so they do pastas, pizzas, all that sort of thing. And it's just great food, and just really good atmosphere. I just really like in there. Every time I go in there, it never lets me down, it never disappoints. So yeah, that's my first option. Second restaurant, we've already mentioned.
Right.
Wagamama's.
Woo!
Like I said, it's just, for the fact that we are a meat and vegetarian couple, it's just a fantastic place for us to go. There's always something there for both of us to eat. For the ease of it, it's fantastic. And it's just so handy when we are on the go and stuff, because it's just like, should we go Wagamama's? Yeah, we know that there's something that we can both eat, and it just works every time. Next, Pizza Express.
Woo!
We have a habit of this, we always have a couple that are the same.
Yeah.
But for all the reasons you said, it was one of the first places that we ever went out to eat, so it's always got that really nice sort of nostalgic feel. The dough balls are just fantastic.
I mean, when they're warm with the butter, I can't. I need it now. And I can't go out.
So yeah, Pizza Express, for sure. Just fantastic. These are actually my number 1 and 2.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm actually intrigued to figure out what they are.
Number 2, a lovely little independent chicken restaurant in Newcastle called Chicken Coop. Basically what I'm trying to say is fuck Nando's.
I am so glad you just said that. I'm really sorry, but Nando's is so overrated.
It never used to be, but I think from working in telly, so many people eat at Nando's and it frustrates the life out of me. It's just everyone's go-to restaurant, and I'm just sick to death of this place. Anyway, to the good chicken restaurant. So this is a tiny little independent restaurant in Newcastle called Chicken Coop, and it is just fantastic. It does pretty much all of the things that Nando's does, but it just feels better going to somewhere independent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's only one that I know of, and it's, like I said, it's in Newcastle. It does all of the half chicken, full chicken. They do fantastic wings, buffalo or plain. But what they do is they've got on their menu, they've got a selection of sauces.
Right.
So you basically get shots of sauce to go with your food. For the vegetarians listening, they do falafel. So you can replace any meat with falafel, and they do all the same sides, coleslaw, chips. They do ratatouille, which is fantastic.
Is it?
They do barbecue beans, which are fantastic. I just love it. Every time I go in there, it's just amazing. It's just fantastic. It's good if you're on the go. It's good to just sit in there. Fantastic restaurant. So my numero uno.
I'm intrigued to know what this is.
My number 1.
Okay, go for it.
Is the Flatiron restaurant in London.
Oh, baby.
The Flatiron restaurant is a steak restaurant in London, and it is incredible. If you're in London, if you live in London, or if you visit in London, find a Flatiron restaurant and just go and enjoy.
Because guess what, guys? Free ice cream at the end.
Good fact. Depending on which one you go to, do a different dessert. So I think one of them does like a lemon sorbet or something similar. The one we always used to go to in Covent Garden was salted caramel ice cream.
Oh, it was good.
Fantastic. And you get it free on the way out.
With like chocolate shavings on the top. Free dessert. Who heard of free dessert?
And any of my family that came to visit in London, I would always take them to the Flatiron.
Yeah.
And there's not a single person said it wasn't good. But it's so cheap.
It is cheap.
Like if you just get the Flatiron steak, which is their staple steak, it's literally £10.
And it's unreal.
It's incredible.
You have it cooked whatever way you want and well. So if you wanted it rare, it'd actually come rare. If you want it medium, it'll come medium. If you want it well done, it will come well done.
Yeah.
Then you add your sides on, so chips or seasonal greens.
Yeah, like they do fresh market greens that they picked up from the market that week. But it's the little things in there as well. Like when you walk in, they give you fresh popcorn.
Yes, they do. I forgot about that.
They give you free popcorn. And then
the steak knives.
Yeah, then they serve. So basically, you get your knife and your fork, but it's not a knife. It's like a little hatchet. It's like a mini hatchet that you can actually buy for £10. It says on the bottom of the menu, please don't steal the knives. You can buy them. Because obviously, lots of people try and steal knives. So yeah, it's just a fantastic restaurant. So many things about it is incredible. It's just really nice. It's always really tasty. and I've just had some great memories in there. So my number 1 is the Flatiron restaurant in London.
So your top 5 are...
The Flatiron, Chicken Coop in Newcastle, Pizza Express, Wagamama's, and BB's Italian in Leeds.
Fantastic.
Oh man, I'm so hungry now.
I mean, yeah, I think... I don't know where I want to go first.
How hungry are you right now?
Talking of hungry, I know exactly what our 5 things should be next week.
Go on.
Crisps.
Oh, okay.
Our 5 favourite crisps.
This could cause some debate. Because without realising it, the biggest discussion we've had since starting this podcast has been about that bloody biscuits episode.
It has.
We've disgusted people, we've angered people, we've upset people.
We really have.
So, yeah.
So yeah, I think crisps.
Crisps is a good one. I'm already thinking about them. I'm
Okay.
so hungry right now.
Okay, we'll get something in a minute. But first, drum roll please. It's time for... Would You Rather! I just thought I'd do one more round of Would You Rather because it was in my head and I had a few funny ones to ask you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Would you rather have toes for eyes or eyes for toes?
Toast for eyes.
Would you rather... Would you rather have fingertips for nipples or nipples for fingertips?
Nipples for fingertips.
Would you...
Imagine having nipples on your fingers. that takes nipple tickle to the next level, doesn't it?
Honestly, I love it that you're answering so fast. Would you rather go bright purple every time you get embarrassed or sweat so much you soak all of your clothes?
Bright purple.
Would you rather fart every time you cry or burp every time you laugh?
Cry every time you fart. These are good ones.
Would you rather use someone's dirty underwear or use someone's used toothbrush?
Use someone's dirty underwear, for sure.
Would you rather be constantly itchy or constantly sticky?
Constantly sticky.
Oh.
I hate being itchy.
Would you rather never be able to leave your house or always sleep outside?
Always sleep outside.
Would you rather be without elbows or without knees?
Straight on. I think I'd have no elbows because then I'd rather be able to walk.
Okay. Would you rather never listen to music again or never be able to watch films again?
Never listen to music. Couldn't live without films.
Also, there's music in films, so you can probably get both. Yes.
Nailed it.
Would you rather be able to walk through walls or be able to turn invisible?
Turn invisible.
Perfect, that's it.
That was a fun one.
That was a nipple. That nipple was almost funny.
That was a nipple. That
So,
nipple, yeah, that nipple one. And why the fuck I said toast fries, I have no idea. Why would you rather have toast fries than eyes for
Just
toast?
imagine that. Big toes for eyeballs. Imagine trying to do makeup and your toes are just wiggling through your eyes.
I mean, I don't do makeup, do I? So.
Some people do. Not me. I'm on lockdown.
Oh, man, I'm actually crying.
It was a good response time. I liked it.
Oh, thanks for that. That was fun.
Okay.
That was very fun.
So, that's episode 5.
Are we done?
We are done.
Perfect. Oh, fuck, I'm still crying.
Well, yeah, I'm glad.
That's
See? Louise's fun section at the end strikes again.
We're going to have to get a jingle for your section, I think.
Okay.
Louise. Ta, ta, ta. Louise. Ta, ta, ta. Louise's section. Ta, ta.
No, that's
Louise's
shit, sorry.
section. Ta, ta. What?
I'm gonna say that's shit, sorry.
Well, you come with a better one off the spot.
She-boppy dooby dooby, she-boppy dooby dooby, she-boppy dooby dooby, Louise's section, she-boppy dooby dooby, she-doppa dooby dooby, she-doppa dooby dooby, Louise's section.
Yeah, that was bad.
Nailed it. Next week we'll have our 5 favourite crisps. We'll have a little catch up.
We'll have been together 6 years.
Yeah.
So, happy birthday to my brother. Happy birthday to my sister.
And happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary.
I love you.
I love you too. So yeah, that's been episode 5.
Remember, guys, be confident, be cool, and be sexy. And wash your hands.
Take it easy, guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.